Hello everyone, I am Sangeeta, Assistant Professor IT Department, working in Vailtech Multitech Dr. Rangarajan, Dr. Shakuntala Engineering College, Chennai. Today we are going to see about the topic paging in main memory, that is third unit of code 191CS423 operating system. So in allocating the memory for the process, we are facing the external fragmentation and internal fragmentation problem in memory allocation. So for this problem, we have one solution, that is paging. Paging is a solution to the external fragmentation. So it permits the physical address space of a process to be non-contiguous. That is, paging is a memory management scheme that permits the physical address space of a process to be non-contiguous. So here the paging avoids the considerable problem of fitting memory chunks of various size onto the backing store. Most memory management scheme that we discussed before suffer from this problem. So we are allocating the memory when it is contiguous, the memory space is contiguous. So paging allows the process to be allocated in the main memory when the space is to be in non-contiguous. And next one is basic method of paging. So in paging, it breaks the physical memory into fixed size blocks, that is called frames. That is, main memory is divided into fixed size block called frames, and logical memory, it divides the logical memory into blocks of the same size called pages. When a process to be executed, its pages are loaded into any available memory frames from the backing store. So here the backing store also divided into fixed size block that are of the same size. So consider this diagram. Each page is allocated to each frame. Previous slide we have said that each logical address is divided into equal size pages and physical address is divided into equal size blocks, that is frames. So here the process P1, process P3 and process P2 and process P4. There are 4 processes and each process will have the pages here. And this large rectangle is the main memory. It consists of frames, that is equal size frame. So both frame size equal to page size is same. Both frame size and page size is same here. So we have the frames in main memory and pages in the process. So this process, that is page, is allocated to the main memory based on the first come first serve process. So when the process P1 arrives first, pages are allocated to the main memory first. So then process P2 arrives, then process P3 arrives, then process P4 arrives. So based on the FCFS algorithm, we are allocating the process, that is memory, to the process in the main memory. So here the process have pages P1, P1 allocated the 4 bytes. Each frame is of 4 bytes and one frame is 1 KB. So totally 16 KB is in the main memory. Here the pages P1, process P1 is allocated to the main memory and process P2 is allocated to the main memory and process P3 is allocated in the main memory and process P4 is allocated in the main memory. So after a particular time, this process P2 and P4 gets finished its execution. So it will leave the memory space in the main memory is empty now. Both P2 and P4 memory is empty in the main memory after finishing the execution of this 2 process. So next, at some point, the process P5 arrives. So it has 8 pages, consists of 8 pages, that is, it's a large process. P5 is a large process and it consists of 8 pages here. So we are having the memory space in, that is memory frames in main memory, that is in non-contiguous type. So we are allocating this pages, 8 pages, into first 4 pages of this process P5 is allocated to this 4 frames of main memory, and next 4 pages of this process is to be allocated here in the 4 frames of the main memory. So we have 8 non-contiguous frames available in the memory, and paging provides the flexibility of storing the process at different places. So we can load the pages of process P5 in the place of P2 and P4. So if the page, while allocating this frames to the particular pages in the process, we are going to keep the record of which page is in which frame number. So we have to keep record of this page number entry. So we are going to have this page table for recording the entry of which page is allocated in which frame number, that is which memory it resides. So we are having the page table here. So page table is nothing but it will have the entry of both page number and the respective frame number for the particular page number. So here the address generated by CPU is divided into two parts. One is page number, another one is page offset. Page number is used as an index to a page table which contains base address of each page in a physical memory, and page offset, that is page offset is nothing but the displacement within the page, that is it is combined with the base address of this page number to define the physical memory address. So when we are defining the example, you can able to understand this page table. So here the page table architecture. In this diagram we have the process, that is process page, we have the process P1 of pages page 0, 1, 2, 3, and this is a logical memory is divided into pages, and physical memory is divided into equal size blocks called frame. So here page 0, page 1 and page 2, page 3, and page table here is the, we are having this page table to refer which page is residing in which frame number. So for this detail, to keep record of this information, we are going to use this page table. So see here page 0 is located in which frame? Frame number 1. So the entry is in 1. So page 1 is located in which frame? Frame number 4. So here we are updating the record in page table as a 4. And page 2 is located in which frame? This is frame number 3 is located. So here corresponding page number, page 2 is located in frame number 3. Inside the boxes this is a frame number, and this 0, 1, 2, 3 is a page number. Then see page 3 is located in which frame? Frame number 7. So this is the page table which contains the record of which page is located in which frame. So this is a basic implementation of, that is hardware implementation of this paging. Whenever CPU generates the address, that is logical address of a particular process, it is divided into two parts. One is page number and another one is offset. When page number is generated, it has to be looked into the page table, that is which frame number it is, this page table page number resides. So in which frame this page is reside, we have to look into this page table, and the corresponding frame number is generated and it is combined with the offset of the particular logical address, and it will derive the address in the main memory, that is a physical memory. So corresponding page number is generated for the corresponding page number, frame number is generated and it is combined with the offset to find the space, that is address in the main memory. We are getting the address in the main memory by combining this frame number plus the offset. So this is the hardware implementation of the paging. So it will be helpful for referencing the page number, which page number of the particular process resides in which memory, that is which frame number. So that's all for this paging. And another example for paging is, here we are allocating this logical memory is divided into pages. This is page number 1, that is page 0, 1, 2, 3, and page number 1, 4, 5, 6, 7 pages, and page number, this is page number 2, that is 8, 9, 10, 11, and page number, this is page 3, 12, 3, 13, 14, 15. So we are keeping record of this pages in the page table For particular page 0 is located in which frame? Page 0 is located in frame number 5. Okay, this is page 0, this is page 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Total is 7 frame, and we are locating this page 0, which is located in which frame? This is 5th frame, that is page 0 is located in 5th frame. Then page 1 is located in 6th frame. So E, F, G, this is a page number 1, and this 4 bytes is page number 0, and this 4 bytes is page number 2, and this 4 bytes is page number 3. So this is a 4 bytes. Each frame will have a 4 bytes, and each page will have a 4 bytes. So totally there will be 16 bytes in the logical memory, and there will be 32 bytes in the physical memory. So by having this page table, we are referring the which page number is located in which frame. So that's all about this paging, and I hope you all understand about the topic of paging in the main memory. And thank you one and all.